Alright, we're going to get into the last multi-book storyline in Jedi Apprentice. This is book 14, The Ties That Bind. This is written by Jude Watson. And in it, we have a bit of a time skip for the first time in this series. I mean, we've had 13 continuous adventures, pretty much. There's like a little one, but like overall, Obi-Wan's been consistently like 13 for most of these books. He's now 16. It's been a few years since the whole incident with Genazan Arbor and Onanobis. So we get an interesting story with Tal. Now, Tal's been a supporting character for a while. In fact, in pretty much most of these books, she's been there. And she's been Qui-Gon's friend. Well, Qui-Gon's been having issues with Tal. They keep arguing. They have a bunch of issues. Turns out, Qui-Gon's in love with her. And to make matters worse, Tal goes on a mission by herself. She now has Bant as a partner. Bant's a character that's been Obi-Wan's friend for a while. She's a Mon Calamari girl. And she's been a supporting character that shows up on and off throughout these books. And Tal keeps doing things on her own. And unfortunately, she's gone missing. So Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan go to find her. And this is an interesting book because it shows Qui-Gon in a state of panic. And he's out of balance with the Force, which we've not really seen before. Typically, Obi-Wan's the one who's going and having all these issues. I mean, the last multi-book storyline, Qui-Gon was captured, but he wasn't. He was still Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon's kind of going through some turmoil in this book, and it's really interesting. Now, the planet that Tal's gone missing on is a planet that Tal and Qui-Gon went to many years ago to settle a political dispute between the workers and the elite. And the daughters of the leader have requested Tal be present. So, interesting. It's an interesting story. And it does end on a big cliffhanger. Now, I want to talk about Obi-Wan a little bit. And this is kind of going to go through with the next couple books. Obi-Wan's more like Obi-Wan is in Phantom Menace. He's not quite there yet, but he's nowhere near as brash as he was in the previous books. He's far more mature. And this is something that's going to be consistent going forward in this series, with the exception of one book, and I'll talk about that when we get there. But anyway, I'm gonna head off of here. What would I rank this one? Honestly, it's a 4.5 out of 5. It's well worth your time.